Alright, boss, so here's the car. Freaking everything's running good. Oil pressure's good. Vacuum still is all good. We haven't quite done a heat cycle yet, so I'm not gonna get super into it until it does. Here's the access port down here. Show you literally anything you need to know. There's all your gauges. You can go through performance. It'll show you 0 to 60, quarter, and then give you a rough dyno of what your horsepower would be. Troubleshooting, it'll show like read codes, and then no codes are found. Car's healthy. Reset ECU, that'll clear all of it. Don't press that button. Tunes. Do that, and then you can do reflash, real time. Adjustments here, you can adjust your idle. You can make it, you know, with the AC on, off. It really doesn't matter. So AC off. Let's go ahead and just adjust that up. 75, that's how I like to keep it. I'll take it and turn it. We're idling right about there. And then you can adjust your timing. Don't mess with that. That's just if the car is a problem. Take the timing, pull a couple degrees of timing, make it run safer. This car isn't too aggressively tuned with timing, so you should be all right on that. Flat foot shift. This is how you do flat foot shifting. You can watch a YouTube video or whatnot, but essentially it's if you're really getting into it, you set your flat foot shift at, I set mine at 7,000, and then when you're going, you just keep your foot to the ground the whole time throughout a race, and it'll make it to where you're gonna hold that boost and it'll be good and you won't have any problems. Launch control, if you're ever gonna launch this car, again, foot to the ground, clutch in, put it in first gear, hold your foot to the ground, and I set the launch control at 51. Which when it heats up, I'll show you what launch control looks like. This is just to reset everything back to what it is, or the factory setting. And then show current map. This is the current map, Solus Tune, E85, HDV V6. Uninstall, don't need that. And then user tools, I mean, just do that. Really all you're ever going to use is the gauges, and then tunes rarely, performance if you want, but mainly I always just keep it right here on gauges, and then that's it. So, and then looking back up here, air fuel gauge running just fine. Anyways, I'll show you launch control before I get out of here. So when you're doing launch control, you're gonna sit, you're gonna put your foot all the way down, and then it doesn't need to be in gear, like you can leave it how it is, and then alright, so that's launch control. Go ahead and show you the rest of the interior of the car. Alright, so here's the interior, all of it. Don't mind the flashlight in the passenger seat, but really no imperfections in the interior. I mean, everything is completely fine. Got that, I'll even show you, like, all down through there. Nothing's broken or missing or ghetto rigged or whatever the hell anybody else is gonna call it. When I do run this car, I only run on E85 for the most part. So I use this stuff. It's Lucas ethanol conditioner. It just makes it cleaner, safer when you're running ethanol. I use it, it's just a little bit every time, and then the whole bottle will last me 10 fill-ups easy. Here are the wheels. They're Work XD9s. You know, still the stock Brembo calipers, the R1 rotors. Alright, and here's the motor. Everything just like the pictures. Goyo radiator. Let me go ahead and turn the car off real quick. Hold on. And then also we have down here, it's a turbo timer. So I'll go ahead and you'll see, turn off, take out the key, car's still running. Turbo timer, it'll count down. We haven't really been doing much, so I can go ahead and kill it early. Essentially all the turbo timer's for is it's to let your turbo cool down, drain out all the oil. If you just shut it right off and you've been boosting on it hard or getting into the car, it can be bad for the turbo. Anyways, so coming back up here, we have the whole motor. Everything looks good, no problems. To take off this bumper though, all you do is you're gonna go ahead and it's clip, 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 clip. Pop that up with the screwdriver, comes right out. Then you go ahead and you just pop the bumper out. You start from the corners here and, I mean, pull it out like that. Other than that, I mean, everything stays really well. So, got this. I mean, tint looks good. All the stickers. This sticker's a little from rolling up and down. This does happen. I mean, it's a sticker after all. But I mean, there we go. There's the car. There's that. There's the whole trunk, carbon fiber, APR wing, this and that. Everything looks good. Cavalli Turbos, they're one of the sponsors. This is what the show car is for. Been out to plenty of events with them. JDM Fresh, Subi Works, this and that, we're all good. And then up here, this is the oil that it uses, 1550 AMS oil. It's the only thing that I ever run in it. It seems to like it the most. Yeah, seems to like that the most, and then, you know, no problems at all running it. Oh boy. And then just like any other car, getting to there, I mean, fuel door, trunk, and then you're good. Let's see if there's anything else. No, I mean, there's nothing you should really need to do. For future reference, if you're ever looking for it, the intake air temperature sensor is right here. It's located on this pipe. There's upgraded MAF right here. It replaces the stock one. This little thing on top, it's a distribution block for your fuel. We're running parallel lines. It, in my opinion, is just better than the series lining that comes factory with it. I like how it is, and it makes more sense in my mind, so that's how I have it. All carbon Kevlar hose. Sorry, it's like 110, 115 degrees outside right now, so. But there's, ow, shit, that's hot. There's the Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, blow-off valve. There's the Cavalli Turbo down there. This is their stage 3. It's taken place of their old stage 3, which was their test one, which was this little one up here. Same turbo. That one just looks bigger, has a different compressor size. With the diffuser, this is all it is. It's right here, and it's held on by a bolt there, and then these struts. And then there's a couple little bolts on the side as well, which you'd probably have to just drill back in. There's a nut. I'll put everything in a plastic bag for you so it doesn't get lost. This whole bumper is just gonna come off because I can't really show you too well, but there's about 12 or so bolts holding the front splitter on, and I really just don't want to deal with that. Actually, hell, I'll show you how easy it is to take the bumper off real quick while we're at it. So, come in there, screwdriver, twist, screwdriver, twist, 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 twist. Cool. Done with that. Oops. Sometimes they fall apart a little bit, not a big deal. They are plastic after all. All right, so there, all of them are out. Come over here, pull this. Don't be shy with it. Sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. Pull over here, whole thing comes off. Then bam, just like that, bumper's off. There's the intercooler. I mean, all up in here. There's that subframe brace down here. Doesn't really get driven too much, so it's pretty clean. Got it over here. All right, there's the headers. Headers reading pretty clean. I did a pretty good job cleaning those, if I do say so myself. Anyways, but yeah, that's the car. If you have any questions, just let me know.